it hasn't frozen this time. Excellent.
That's helpful.
The only way
Yeah,
to
that's
get
very
through
helpful. OBS hasn't frozen on me this time. Hooray! And now for the intro.
Which we still don't have?
Yes! We don't have
Amazing!
it. Yay! We're so good at things. So, welcome to Zestial.exe. I am the Astral Alchemist.
Yeah, yeah.
I am Uni, and the other one is Callum.
I swear that gap
Unless
where
it's
you guys
James.
come in just gets longer and longer. Like someday the entire video is just going to be a big gap.
It's just our reluctance to do this series.
the video is just white noise and that's it. What the heck am I standing on?
It's a good series, but it doesn't mean we have to like it.
I mean...
Yeah, it's a good series. Doesn't mean we have to enjoy recording it.
Let's face it. I would say we do enjoy it, but let's face it. After a while, we're all going to be slamming our heads into our desks again, aren't we?
Yeah, the first couple of minutes are quite fun, but then after that, it just
Once
gets
we get the
painful.
troll story is when it gets annoying.
Oh god, yeah. When they're trying to be funny, but people don't know how to be funny, and it's just not funny.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the story. And
Yeah, Callum, it has become paint thinner.
yes. Alright, Cal. Scarlett and I were talking before you joined the call. Apparently the pasta of the month is Goodbye Spongebob. Should we read it? Because apparently it's the pasta of the month.
God.
And it actually, I'll put it on the screen so people can see it. Here we go. A hilarious take. I've got the wrong mouse. Hold on a second. Okay. A hilarious take on the various creepypasta cliches. And yeah, when I use OBS, I see two mice and arrows, and it confuses me. Despite the name, SpongeBob does not appear until the end, so it's not John dies at the end. Should we do it? I mean,
Oh, God.
if it's pasta of the month, it should be good, right?
Can't be that bad.
Yeah.
It's on this site though, so you never know.
Oh my god, I hate it already.
Skeletons.
I hate it already.
Ah.
Let me show
Me
the
too,
audience.
skeletons. Me too.
Yeah.
All typing in all caps achieves is make it harder to read.
I hate it already.
Can we not read this one?
We have to now.
Oh, we've clicked on it, haven't we?
Yes, we have to now. We're obligated. Okay, at least it's short.
By what morals?
At least it's short. Okay, so shall I start it off?
What?
Oh, okay, I'm not reading it as I'm shouting, just so you know.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go, alright, I know you're not going to believe this!
Because I would have done.
Yeah, let's save our throats, because we still got more to read after this. I used to be a skeptic too. But how do you know that we're skeptics? We might not be. Like, that's insinuating, dude.
I might be fully involved in this.
Yeah, or yeah, exactly. You never know. We'll find out.
You don't know me.
But everything you know about reality is a lie, and you can't know the truth, okay? So one time while I was living in some place, some creepy shit happened. I saw something scary in my mirror, of course the frickin' mirror. I turned around and it said the time was 13666. You need a new clock, mate. Oh god! Then I saw a little girl smiling at me. But she was like a creepy little girl, so whatever. Then a skeleton popped out and disemboweled her, so I was like, okay, I'm done with this. So I walked outside and found a time traveller who told me he killed the Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Abraham Lincoln, which is
this is going to kill the recording for us straight away.
Yeah, I'm dying. Which is weird, because why would he do that? Just walked along thinking that everything was fine now when the sky turned red for some reason. Ah!
Red for some. I love when they always put for some reason because they can't be bothered to think of an actual excuse.
I know, right?
Do you remember when the sky turned red a couple years ago? That was a thing that happened.
Oh yeah.
Did it? I mean,
yeah,
and it happened for some reason.
But the most important thing you guys need to be asking was, is it hyper-realistic?
Yeah. So all we've learned so far is that a time traveller kicked off World War I and then also killed Lincoln at some point.
And
which one he did first?
For some reason, SpongeBob's in the story.
I
Alright, Cal, your turn.
bet you regret clicking this one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Then I found a yard sale that was selling games. I found a Pokemon one. Oh god, we're not going back here again.
God, here we go.
That was just a blank cartridge with Pokemon written on it in marker. I said I'll take it. Why?
I know.
Why?
Why?
Why? Like, there needs to be a Pokemon on the freaking front, you pleb.
Yeah. And then the yard sale guy was like, dude, that game is haunted.
Then why are
would
you selling it?
Yes, there's a thing
Also,
called
why
flush it down the
if you want to
toilet.
get rid of it,
Throw
if you
it
want
in
to
the
get rid of
bin.
it because you're selling it, why would you try and stop someone from taking it if you're the one that put it for sale?
Yeah, it's like, don't put a price on it, like, throw it in the... Like, I'll understand if you threw it out in the dustbin and some pleb decided to look through the dustbin and then like, wait, what are you doing? Don't take that, that game's haunted! And like, joke's on you, bitch, I just raided your bin, and then they run away.
That
Right.
would make more sense than, oh yeah, I'm selling it, but don't buy it.
Anyway, well,
Okay.
and I was like, bitch, I don't care. Then I punched him in the gut and left him $5. Why?
Why?
What logical thought train went from I want to buy that Pokemon game to punching someone?
Oh, right,
I
he
mean,
left a
it's
tip for
only
the
on the-
medical bills, apparently.
Yeah, $3 tip, though, so it's not in America.
You don't need to pay for it.
When I got home, I started playing the game. The intro,
Oh my fucking...
the
Do
intro's
we
Hitler
really
killing
have to
spit.
read this?
Mein Gott!
Apparently,
Mein
Yes.
Gott!
Hitler giving a speech and Nazis goose-stepping through a concentration camp. And it was hyper-realistic. Take a
Shut
shot. Weird.
Aha!
It's hard to tell, but even it's all in caps, but the grammar is horrible because it's
It
starting a
is
sentence with
horrible,
"and."
yeah, it is horrible.
And I heard the Lavender Town thing. What is it with the Lavender Town thing? Being played on an endless loop, and I thought,
Because they're
like,
unoriginal!
okay. But then it was okay,
What
comma,
the fuck
ending
does
a paragraph
SpongeBob
with
have
a
to do
comma.
with any of this?
Didn't they say it was a funny take on cliches?
Yes. Yes, they did.
But
That's
still,
false advertising.
None of us are laughing, are we?
No.
No.
paragraph.
I hate this so much.
No. Like, we're just to be questioned, like, why does the as Cal said, why is a paragraph end in a comma? Why the fuck is SpongeBob in the title?
Why are we still reading this?
Anyway.
I mean, yes, there's that too. We're almost done. We're like halfway.
No, we're not.
We're like halfway.
Are we halfway?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I found a secret that wasn't supposed to be in the game.
Ooh.
And I felt proud.
Wow.
Well done.
MLG.
I'm so happy for them.
I know, it's like the greatest day of my life. Can you feel the excitement? Can you sense it through the screen?
It's almost palpable.
Obviously, yes.
I then remembered that before I left, the yard sale guy told me that the kid who owned this game put satanic powers into it and committed suicide.
Wow.
Same.
You didn't even mention this.
That's what I do with all of my games.
I mean, obviously, you have to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just something we do. I mean, like, I play D&D. Apparently, D&D is like a demon summoning cult, so clearly this is fact.
What was that?
Oh, yes.
Demon summoning cult?
Yes. I watched a documentary where these people genuinely believe that D&D is a bunch of people standing around a table summoning demons, when all it is roll for initiative, like natural one. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're like, well, your character trips and shows her undies. No!
All D&D is nerds getting embarrassed by the DM.
Yep, basically. Yep, that's D&D.
Yeah.
So that's done.
But then I realised that I didn't give a shit and kept on playing.
Oh god, I just read ahead.
Oh, it's just
Herobrine.
I just spot random words occasionally and just thought, why do you do this?
Yeah. Then Herobrine came on the screen for some reason. And
Stop
said
saying
my
for some
name,
reason, give us an actual reason.
Yeah.
even though I didn't tell the game my real name. Creepy, huh?
This is the name of the episode now for some reason.
For some
Thanks,
Yeah.
Cal.
Special.exe has stopped working for some reason.
Yep. Okay, that's the title. Well done, Cal.
The funniest bit about this was
Yeah.
Callum.
Yeah.
So I kept.
Okay, I see
sorry.
you now. No, I know. I'm just reading with you.
So I kept on playing as normal. I was trying to live childhood nostalgia when some unknown flashed on the screen for some reason. And when I translated
It doesn't say
it
unknown,
said
that says unown.
unknown. Oh, it does!
It's a Pokemon.
Unknown?
Yeah, it's
It
spelled
did.
like that, to be fair.
Is it?
Yeah. So
That's
to
a
be fair,
Pokemon?
yeah, that's a Pokemon. Well, it's
I'm
actually
Googling it.
it's letters. There's like 28 of them. Maybe 20 minutes.
Alright.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's one of those stupid ones,
It's
like
letters.
keys.
Yep, they're letters.
Keys.
The fucking keys.
You know, if this guy actually wrote
Still on the keys.
if the guy actually wrote the entire creepypasta in unknowns, I'd actually be impressed.
And when I translated it, it said, "Look behind you."
Huh?
So I did that, and the creepy girl was there again. Not disemboweled for some reason. I'm taking a shot whenever it says for some reason.
I would join him while I have his water.
You don't drink. Just shot water.
I guess in my own way I'm drowning.
I patted her on the head.
Wow.
Amazing. Then I went back to the game.
Wow.
Why?
I don't know.
I decided to take a
Just
break,
decided to
but I
adopt
couldn't
it.
turn the game off. What? What the fuck? When I found someone, what? PM'd? PM?
Yeah,
Private
private
messaged me
message,
this
yeah.
thing that I could hack the game with.
And in a fucking comma again. That's okay. We're almost done. We're almost done, guys. Are you ready? I think I can go one more time. Nope, I'll go back. Hang on. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, buggeration. Let me just move this up a little bit so I get it all in. There we go. So, I did without questioning anything. I didn't even know what it would do. Then the character started telling me to turn back. Where the fuck's Spongebob? Turn off the game and do not go to Lavender Town. But I said, fuck that shit. I need to make a funny story. And went there anyways. I walked up to some kid and talked to him. When the fuck did you leave your house? He said, Benjamin, for fuck's sake.
When you're so unoriginal that you have
so
to
unoriginal.
reference better things.
Yes, Betsy, yes. I have no idea what the fuck that means, but whatever. So I left Lavender Town because... Wait, are you in your house or are you in the game?
In the game at Lavender Town.
But he said he left, and then he... Okay, fair enough. So I left Lavender Town because the music made me want to commit suicide. Someone saw me, then I froze. He walked up to me and said he wanted to fight, but we didn't fight. These weird mutated creatures did. Mine won.
What?
Mine won. Wait, is that the wrong one? Is that meant to be W-N-O-N?
I think it might be.
You know where I'm looking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine. Let me just get it up for the people who like in the recording. Where are we? Yeah, that. I think. Okay, and he's sunk. Wait, what? And he's sunk into the ground. Okay. Then I stole his money, and then Roblox, and then the game deleted itself, and I couldn't get it back. Now
Can the story delete itself, please?
Please. And that was over. That was over, yes. I decided to watch TV. But before that, I went back on the computer and saw a friend of mine who was also an intern at Nickelodeon, like me, had sent me a weird file. It was That's actually another good creepypasta that they ripped off. Super Suicide SpongeBob Mouse.aiv. What? Using my L33T, I'm not reading it how he wants me to, skill, and faggot.exe, I got the file on my TV and watched it. It was a lost episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Hooray! And it was called Goodbye, insert my name, SquarePants. Okay, what the fuck? Then there was all this violence and blood and shit, including a Soviet gulag. What's that?
What? Soviet prison, pretty much.
Thank you. Then
it's a very cold prison.
cool, as cold as this I fucking feel reading this. Then the creepy little girl committed suicide, and I found out that a lot of children committed suicide when they watched it. Why didn't you commit suicide? Like, then this story would have been fucking written. Then the skeleton popped out again and killed me, the end. How did you write this then, you prick?
Astro.
Okay, Cal, do you want to finish?
P.S. You're next.
Astro.
Are you right, Scarlett?
I agree, but Astro.
Come on, you would have said it too.
Oh yeah, I was tempted to say it out the entire thing.
Exactly, yes.
But Astro, you can't say that.
I can, and I did.
I did, and I would say it again.
I regret nothing. I regret nothing except reading this. So, Pester of the Month, everybody!
Ow.
Oh god, please don't kill yourself.
Bloody what's after reading that shite?
Oh god. Was that meant to be funny? Do people not know how to be funny?
No, they really don't.
Like, literally,
Oh my
like,
God.
people think funny creepypastas is, one day I left my house and suddenly Shrek was at the end of my garden. In his hand, he held a game with a picture of Sonic with hyper-realistic blood red eyes. And he said, don't play this game. And I thought, okay, then I kicked him in the nuts and took the game anyway. Like, that's not funny.
Okay, why did that sound like something that we would actually end up reading?
Because we've
It
read too
actually
much
did.
of this and it's ingrained in my brain now.
Sounded like something we'd end up reading.
It genuinely.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in my mind. What has this done to me? I've been tainted, guys. I've been tainted. Should we read the next one?
I'd really rather not.
We have to now! Random page, here we go. What the fuck is this? Okay, it's short. Oh god, I hate it already. I hate it already. Guys?
Yeah.
Guys,
I can't. It's not actually coherent.
I'm trying to get to the top of the... Okay, for some reason it's not showing the entire thing. Look, there we go, that's better. Okay, is it GAT 6? Heal or my name am Jason. I am live back in
Backed.
thank you, in 2019 when dead gat v come out. I'm reading it. Fuck you. What? Help!
Scarlett, you still there?
Scarlett? Scarlett? Oh god, is she dead? Scarlett! 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 I think we.
There we go.
She's
I messaged them. There we go.
Scarlett!
The mic stopped picking me up.
Oh no, Scarlett!
Mike was just like, oh, you know what? Fuck this shit. I've had enough of this.
Yeah, well, I read the first line, so we're doing it now!
Yeah.
Wait a
Oh
minute!
Jesus! Right. I goed to GameStoppy to be some gams when I saw a copy of Gatsby. It added Vic City and Liberty.
Is this guy
in City
trolling or is he just
Express.
retarded?
I really don't know.
Why not both?
So I bogated it and goed to the clerk. He said that the copy was Ood. Oodas
It was
be
the Ood.
Oodas be a kid that died yesterday. Then I bogated the gam and went it home.
Okay. Okay. Oh look,
Check
it's
out
only gets
the
one
stroke.
line.
I put the CD in my puss for spirited hallowing it. When I started, it showed Rockstar No Thunder. Thank you. Thank you.
I hate this.
What even is that first word?
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Oxteriast madded in it. Is that meant to be Rockstar? I don't know. Rockstar East? Rockstar East?
Oh, Rockstar East.
Is that what it's meant to be?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a R here. I'm guessing that R is meant to be there. I guess that's what happened.
Mm.
Wow, this person is retarded. Anyway, then the screen gotted curvered in ding hyper-realistic blood.
Dang!
I gotted sacred.
Across the room.
What did you do, Scarlett? What did
Threw
you
the
do?
cap across the room accidentally.
God, girl. I've got lost it. Okay, I gotted sacred butt. Is that meant to be sacred blood? I got a sacred butt. Then the blood disappeared, and it started pallying as Tommy Is that meant to be Tommy Vercetti? Al of the
Maybe.
Sutton. Tommy started. Wait, I'm taking the piss. Sir Septi, I guess. Tommy started talking. He said, this guy's a troll. I fucking had my life. Then he took it out a pistol. I feel like I'm trying to be Scottish right now. He took it out a pistol and shotted his brains out.
Dear.
There was hyper-realistic bing, blood everywhere. I was so sacred. I ran to my room, gotted my sludge hammer, and broke the PS4. And all to sudden, I heard, as in a cow herd, a gun coming from me rum. I ran there and saw a dead Tommy Vercetti, his name's changed for some reason, on me bed. His brains was all over my pillow. I got rally mad, so I want to die, guys. I actually want to die. So it got a banana gun and shot the knife. I picked up Tommy's corpse and trowed it out with me no. Then he heard a kid sighing. He got my banana gun and shot the knife again. What? I went to the kid. Guys, please someone send me an ambulance. I went to the kid and saw hyper-realistic. Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hyper-realistic.
Scarlett shot.
Ding. Is Scarlett still there? She died again. She's died again. Shit. I'll finish the story quickly with blood all over the screen. But I turned dead off the TV, sods, Zara's, no, with the gab was
I
pallying.
have broken the expensive microphone.
Do that, Scarlett?
It's broken.
Oh dear.
Broken.
No, do not.
Oh, this is good.
Do not even spout that word. It's too close to my viewers.
And an astronaut picked me up.
It's not astronaut, it's astronaut. There's a big difference. No, I refuse to be associated with this. Piked me up and trowed me into his rocket. Then he sent me to space. 10, I saw a ghost, and I killed myself. Fiend.
Please do. Do kill yourself.
I feel like that. I feel like that's the closest I've ever felt. Like I think I finally understand what having a stroke feels like.
Yeah.
So do we.
I think I finally.
It's from hearing it.
Okay, next story. Let's just move on, please. Please don't get any musical chairs. Oh my god, paragraphs. Oh, it's long. Well, this is our story we're reading today.
At least for this episode, yeah.
Oh my god, that's like an episode on its own.
Oh my god.
But most of them... if you wanted to save this one, open up another one. We could do one more for this, and then do that one on a episode afterwards.
We've only been recording for 25 minutes, and sometimes we've gone for an hour, so I don't mind having this one at the end.
Yeah, go on then.
Alright.
It seems most of it is speech, however.
Yes, I feel like we can get through it quickly, actually.
Yeah, we could always
of course I get this line. Of course it's me. Where we go? So should I try and be as chipmunk as possible?
Ah! I have expected Rhonda, but no, we got horrific, whatever the fuck that was.
It's just uncomfortable.
doing that? I can't
No,
do it now. I'm
I
too
didn't.
much laughing. I can't stop laughing. The little girl asked. She was about 7 or 8, with long brown hair that was always perfectly neat, even when she woke in the mornings. I can't. Is it part of my birthday
This is just making me uncomfortable.
It's making Callum uncomfortable.
I can't even understand.
The mic keeps cutting out.
Not even audible.
The mic keeps cutting out. The mic is saving us.
You can carry on if you want. You might stop me from doing it. Who's next? Cat, your turn.
I really don't want to.
How about for once? Should we have
That's a
characters?
lot.
Why don't we have characters? That way I can
Yeah,
keep
we should have
voice.
characters.
Right, who
Because
wants
that
to
would
be the
make the
dad?
speech a lot easier.
Okay,
Oh, God.
one be the. I guess I'm the little girl because I can keep doing the voice. Someone's the narrator, someone's the dad.
I'll be the narrator.
Oh, Cal's my dad.
Of course you'll be. Why? Nope.
He just looks so cool.
Not a- No.
Callum, you're the daddy.
Can't do it.
Cal's the daddy. Brings a whole new meaning to the phrase, who's the daddy? Callum, as the case may be.
Dying.
No. I can't take it seriously.
Can any of us?
No.
That's the first line he has to read.
Go on, Callum, say your line.
I can't. Every time I go to read it, it's just so bad.
I know.
Say it. Say it.
Okay, breathe. Let's just regain our composure for a moment. Let's regain our composure.
So character-wise, Callum is the daddy.
No.
Which is in and of itself quite a weird
Trying to
sentence.
regain my composure.
Never say that.
Never say that. It's bloody true, man.
Okay, composure.
You don't have any at the minute.
Okay, we got this, Cal. We got this. We can do this.
I don't got this.
You do. We can do this.
You got this. You got this, boy.
Right, so okay, am I only saying the stuff in speech marks then?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll say
Remember.
everything. You
Oh,
say everything the
Jesus.
daddy says.
No, stop saying that.
I just know it's so uncomfortable, and that's amazing.
Yeah, it obviously makes me uncomfortable. No.
You can do it. You can do it.
Right, why yes,
I
it
believe
is
in
my
you.
little lamb.
Aw.
The tall, lanky figure to her right confirmed.
What is it?
She asked impatiently.
Oh, I suppose.
He paused, slowing down from a brisk pace.
I suppose it's a party of sorts.
A surprise birthday party?
Just ow, it is.
Cutting out! It's so good!
We can't actually hear you through Discord.
Oh, it's picking up on the recording. Don't you worry.
Oh, that's good. He paused. Sorry, here it says, surprise party. She squealed, rattling with excitement.
Why yes, it is, little lamb.
Oh, little lamb is so creepy.
It's so creepy.
It's so creepy.
He grinned. He grinned, though it was hard to tell in the dark. The little girl gave a brief cheer and then stopped, as if something was troubling her.
Let me just move up a bit so it's in the recording. Okay, carry on.
What is it, love? Oh god.
The
So
man
creepy.
stinking, sir.
Well, if it's supposed to be a surprise party, why did you tell me?
Not audible.
Just hearing parts of the sentence.
I just hear squeaks.
I'm very good at this one.
Do you want me to try and be a bit lower?
What did you get an accent?
I wasn't trying to do an accent, it just came out this way.
It's
American.
an American child. Callum, how did you get an American child if you moved to America?
I have played a couple of Americans on stage.
Fair
I
enough.
guess the accent's just there.
Okay, I'm now,
Yeah.
I'm now American now.
Go on, Callum.
That's now her voice.
I've lost track. Where are we?
I think you. would.
I think you ought to be a little prepared for this party.
Oh,
Not getting any better.
Why is that?
Well, it's because of the present. You see, it's a very unusual gift, and it took a long time to make it.
Is that why we can't Daddy in home?
She asked a little sadly.
Well,
They much preferred their sunny farmhouse to this dusty old building on the outskirts of town. It was dark, dirty, and truth be told, a little frightening.
I think the
The
entire
peeling
story's
green
fine.
wallpaper made her think of old haunted mansions on TV, but this was just some old rundown building that nobody
Are you
used
sure it's
anymore.
not just Luigi's mansion? Wait,
We're in Luigi's mansion.
who's talking? Is it me or
I think it's me.
I think it's you?
Yes, this is the only place I could find big enough to build it, but where you wouldn't find it.
well, what
You
about the
build it, Nico.
garage?
Oh, sorry, American.
What about the garage?
Oh, it's much too small. And what if you'd seen it?
I feel
Surprise
like
would have been ruined.
I'm actually thinking that any moment we're going to have a stranger danger, aren't we?
Bad touch, stranger danger!
Okay, what's the last line? What's red?
Surprise would have
Well,
been
what do I
ruined.
get?
Okay, I'm trying to make sure
Yeah.
it's still picking up in the recording. We put it up a bit. Okay, is it still in the recording? Oh, too much, too high. Okay, there we go.
Well,
I
The
lost
little
moment.
girl continued,
Thank you.
picking up her base down the hallway again. The footstep muffled against
Moth
the
eater.
moth-eaten
Yeah.
carpet.
Okay.
what about the barn? I never go out there. You could have it built there.
It would have
Child,
gotten in the way. I
the
need
child
that
is now
barn,
hick.
I don't know. I'm just.
Yeah, I guess so.
The little girl agreed.
I feel terrified right now, but not
So
because, not for the right reasons.
For all the wrong bad touch, don't stranger danger reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you read this line yet, Scarlett?
No, I thought that was speech. They walked along in silence, finally coming to a green iron door.
Oh god.
Is it in there?
She asked her father.
No.
No,
No. No.
no one is going in there.
No, you must not go in there.
He said, wrenching open the doors. Oh, we are going in there.
Oh no, the line that's coming up for me. Fuck.
They now found themselves on the landing of a stairwell. The stairs going up on the left and the stairs going down on the right, as stairs tend to do. Above the landing below and opposite them was a boarded up window with thin strips of light straining to squeeze
I
through.
swear, if this becomes a fucking meme someday, I'm going to rip the internet.
Do we go up, Daddy?
Right, I've lost where we are.
Do
She
we
asked
go
hesitantly, if not a bit hopeful.
down?
Down!
Down.
Down!
Down?
Go down into the basement.
Down there?
She whispered nervously, leaning over the rail and peering down into the darkness below.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus. Yes. Down there,
That's a little
sweetheart.
But there might be.
She stopped herself. She had almost said monsters, but
Monsters.
decided against it because she didn't want to sound scared, especially on her birthday. No, she wanted to be brave like her dad. Callum, you're brave!
Yay! Thank you.
There might be
proud.
what?
Yeah.
Love.
Nothing.
Love. He's like a northern guy now.
Simply.
He's got northern
Well, that's
love.
love.
Nothing.
Well, there is something.
He teased. Ah!
Oh, God, help me.
It's just getting worse.
Okay. Oh, can't you just tell me?
Hello?
Hello?
She begged.
Yeah.
Hello?
Did you die, Cal? Cal? Shit, did we lose our daddy?
The bad...
No, that's not... No!
God, you have to keep that in.
Oh, I'm glad you don't, you're right.
Lose our daddy. Speaking of... Has he died? Oh, he's proper died, hasn't he?
Back.
Oh my god, he's alive. It's okay, well, I'm not an orphan.
I missed this is my out.
You're here.
Well-
Maybe it's best if you don't know.
Right. Where are we
If
up
you watch
to?
the recording, you'll hear it.
Um,
Right, I need to say the rest of my line because
Okay.
I stopped because you left. She begged, taking her father's hand as he began their descent into the darkness
so
below.
we're here now, just so you know.
He didn't answer for a few moments, but right when she thought he wasn't going to answer, he asked quietly, "What's your favourite party game?"
Oh,
That
wait,
was
that's,
easy.
That's Cal's line.
Oh, shit! Sorry,
Too late.
Callum. Sorry,
Too
Daddy.
late. Stop! Right, you've said it now, so moving on.
No,
What's your favourite party game?
that was easy.
You're cool,
I've killed Astro.
Yep.
Musical chairs.
She cried, not unhappily.
You know that.
He chuckled solemnly, though he didn't say anything.
Astral?
Is it me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, who the hell's you saying this line?
Is that what's the big surprise is? Because we can't play musical chairs anywhere, and we don't have to go some stupid old basement.
That's part of the party. The real present won't be until afterwards.
Bad touch! Bad touch!
Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Yep.
What is it?
Her father smiled, though the little girl couldn't tell in the dark.
Jesus Christ.
I know, Jesus. Who talks like that to their own children?
I know.
I never talk like this to my dog.
All in good time, my love. All in good time.
Mhm.
So creepy.
Mhm.
I don't like this.
Mhm.
They
Scarlett.
continued in silence. Excitement mounting in both of them. Ugh!
Great.
Not necessarily like that.
Okay, no, to please rephrase that sentence. Jesus.
We are not reading a lamb effect. Finally, the man stopped, and so did his daughter. Somewhere ahead, there was a low, deep humming.
I'm guessing that's me speaking.
What's that noise?
That's a generator. Sweetie.
Fuck.
Now listen closely. I want you to stay here, okay? Don't come in until you hear me knocking. Got it?
Got it.
She confirmed excitedly. The
Yay.
father opened the invisible metal doors in front. What?
Invisible metal
right?
doors? What?
That does say invisible, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Invisible metal doors in front of them, and went inside. The doors slamming shut with a loud thunk.
The
She
only,
heard him walk away and say something.
the only way this story would work is if it was Bioshock.
Yeah.
Mm.
It might be Bioshock.
I'm gonna just picture it's Bioshock, and that way it's fine.
Yeah. So Callum's a big daddy.
Yeah!
For God's
And our
sake.
little sister! Yay!
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 There was silence for what felt like 100 years before she heard footsteps coming back to the
God,
door.
I'm so
Knock,
sorry, but I'm not.
Knock, knock, knock. Practically bursting with excitement, the girl threw open the doors and bounced in, fully expecting lights to blare, confetti to rain, kazoos to buzz, and a full chorus of happy birthdays to greet her. But nothing happened.
Daddy.
It's made it better now I'm thinking of Bioshock, but it's still creepy.
I know.
Yeah, it's so creepy.
She called, scared something had gone wrong. All she could hear was the low humming of the generator.
Daddy.
I'm right here, little lamb.
Ah!
God. So wrong.
It is wrong.
Just glad I got to be the narrator. Her father whispered gently in her ear.
Great.
She felt his coarse hand intertwine with hers, and he whispered kindly,
If this gets too much, we're stopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
"Yeah."
We'll just cut the recording like, and we're going to go to the next thing.
It's just really he truly has stopped responding.
Yeah.
Just follow me, sweetie. God.
Feeling more at ease, though still a bit nervous, she allowed herself to be
Okay.
guided by her father's cold hands. They walked through the darkness for about 20 feet. It was then she was eased into a wooden chair. She was about to speak when duct tape was put over her mouth. She raised her hand tentatively to her mouth to pull off the tape,
Tentatively.
but... Oh no!
Are you breaking her limbs? Oh, wait,
Oh,
but
Jesus.
your knees are meant to bend inwards.
They meant
She's not a
the other
flamingo.
way. She's a flamingo!
Plot twist.
Oh, Jesus.
I think we definitely need to age gate this one if we put this story up.
I guess so. Sorry, just pausing the video here for a moment. This is Astral during the editing process. Now, you've probably noticed that I've been editing black bars into the video. That's because, this story got extremely horrific. We did read it, however, after discussing it after the video was already done, we decided we're just cutting it out because it's horrible. Ugh. Like, if you want to read the story for yourself, the link is in the description, although reader's discretion is highly advised. Okay, so back to the video.
Definitely viewer discretion is advised
Yeah.
for this one.
Alright, I can do it. No, But love, you must come for your party. I'm gonna read this as stupidly as possible so it's not as bad. Here he flicked the match on the ground, where it lit a trail of gasoline that blazed into a circle of flame. I'm reading it stupidly. Flame inside a circle of chairs. Outside the circle, in the chairs were fleshly crippled bodies, all heaving with sobs and some recoiling from the flames. The girl quickly looked away, eyes shut tight against the horrible reality around her. He roughly grabbed her by the cheeks and forced her head forward, but when she would open her eyes, he forced simply, that's written weirdly,
Doing like a ring announcer.
That's what I'm trying to do.
In the corner, the ring of fire
You
of
could see all
Corte.
the family she knew. Her mother, 2 brothers, sister, aunt, uncle, grandparents, and 2 cousins. All of their limbs were broken, like hers, but unlike her. They were also strapped to the chairs to keep them captive until her arrival. Yay!
All their limbs are broken. I don't think tying them down is exactly necessary because they're not going anywhere, are they?
No, but did I help read it like that? Should we just read it as dumbly as possible?
Jesus.
Come on,
Cupcake.
ring it out,
Is it
let's
cupcake?
do this!
Should you just say cupcakes?
Yeah, sorry, I was just remembering another sort of like dark fiction of a My Little Pony one that reminds me of this.
Oh my god!
Do you remember that one, Astral?
Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Fill my
Yeah.
heart up with sunshine, sunshine.
It's-
All I really need's a smile, smile, smile.
Right, Callum. In
Family's
the
happy
fiction,
friends of
basically,
mine.
one of the characters takes skin of others and makes a dress out of it.
Well, it's basically
Okay.
it's basically what she does.
That's really weird.
I'm getting vibes of that for some reason.
I don't think it's going to go quite that direction.
No, but I'm getting vibes of it, like the setup.
Hmm.
Like, what line did we get?
Story, I'm not sure.
Okay.
This story is like it's better written than all the other stuff, but still, it's really weird.
It's not good.
Right,
It's not good.
Wasn't it, her father, that's your line,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Go on, read
my
it.
line.
You read it as dumbly as possible. You got this.
Her father Yeah, no, I can't. I need to be relatively normal volume,
Okay,
so I can't do a
fine.
stupid voice.
Okay, fine.
Her father then disappeared for a moment before coming back with a ladder. What?
Why is she that tall?
Change the light bulb. He propped it up and pulled down a rope, which thus brought down a circular wooden contraption. It's gonna hang them.
Wow.
That
It's
was
the
suspended from the ceiling.
goat!
Yeah. With rusted meat hooks dangling off of it.
Of course, yes.
Right,
Yes.
Right.
I'm rusted.
I don't
Having
know.
them rusty just
Do you
makes
know-
them really inefficient.
Did people, okay, a word of advice to people writing creepypastas: being as like being as bloody or like evil as saying stabbing someone with a meat hook isn't scary. It's
it's-
horrible, but it's not scary.
You have to make the character... It's
Like-
all about characters, not about their actions.
Basically, yeah, like the thing is, I the reason why I'm able to still read this, because to me, when you try to be a horrific, like, oh, I broke all her bones, but I can't picture it because it's so stupid. I can't picture a little girl with broken bones watching her family being strung up and like limped on chairs because it's just so ridiculous. I can't picture it.
Yeah.
So I can make jokes about this because I can't take this seriously because it's so dumb. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
it's like making somebody psychotic and evil and stabby whatever isn't scary. It's just this is just a cop out.
Yeah.
Like-
Alright, I think we're near the
There's
end
no
anyway.
suspense or
Relatively.
anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
He pulled down two and jabbed them through her brother's shoulders. He was immediately to her right. Her brother screamed, but this was
Sorry, I
by the
like how the
tape
brother
that
is
leaked over his
to
mouth.
her immediate right.
Yeah.
Why did we not know about that earlier?
Yeah, why is this important? Why do we need to know about this?
Why do we need to know about his location?
I like how we went from laughing to the point of crying to what the fuck have we done?
Yeah.
Alright, I think it's your turn.
I can't even play the drinking game.
Yeah, I think it's your turn, Scarlett.
I haven't got much to read.
Yeah, you got it.
The monster repeated this counterclockwise until he finally reached his daughter.
Okay, let me just make sure it's still in the recording. Okay, it is. Okay, I guess I can do the voice again. I apologise if you don't appreciate this divine gift quite yet, my little one, he whispered, peering through the eyes into the very depths of the soul. You will see the truth when this is all over.
Thanks, Astro.
Do you know what was that? Sorry.
Meat hooks aren't jagged.
No, they're not. And actually, do you know something that I saw a while ago that included meat hooks, which was actually terrifying? That scene in Full Metal Alchemist. That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Yeah.
Like, that is how you do if this person wants to do a scene like this properly, watch that episode of Full Metal Alchemist, watch the original and Brotherhood to get both as good as each other, but that's how you do it.
That's how you do horror.
Yep, not this shit. Where are we? Okay, it's your turn, isn't it? Yep.
Should I do the ridiculous voice?
Do it. It makes it more bearable.
While the victims
shrieked
muffled screams of agony, the man strode over to a lever.
Pull the lever, crunk.
Why am I just thinking, so you can't tell by the way that I use my one?
Yeah!
That's how he's over.
That's your voice now. And he thrust up was the fatty bodies were jolted up into the attack of the criminal helpless like yes!
Like carcasses waiting to be processed. In the meantime, the man added more gasoline, this time pouring it over the chairs.
It's gasoline, come on dude.
So that when lit, the figures were directly suspended above the flames. Now,
God damn it. At least we made
really inefficient to do a roast.
I know, right? I mean, come on. Okay. Don't hit me and love the man called me, the little girl.
Yet.
The worst is... The worst is yet to come, but so is the peace and comfort the end brings, which will be so much sweeter after the pain you first experienced. Wouldn't you agree, honey? He asked this, not to the little girl, but this time to his plot twist wife!
Dun, dun, dun. I love just a sigh of dismay from Callum.
And just me, just kind of silent. Like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, that's right. You can't talk.
How many of these people conscious?
They wouldn't be.
They would not be conscious.
A lot of epinephrine.
So what's epinephrine?
Basically, adrenaline.
Yeah.
Alright.
Injectable adrenaline. Not so if you
So
want.
like, can it, because you know, your brain, when you're in that much pain, your brain does shut off. Or in that much trauma.
Yeah, you would fall asleep.
Yeah, your brain, like
well, not fall asleep, but you would
it's not
pass
just,
out from the
it's
pain.
not just pain that makes you, like, your brain will shut off to trauma.
Yeah.
So, yeah, none of these people would be conscious.
Not unless they're heavily drugged, but at which point it would
They
no
wouldn't be
longer
feeling
feel
it.
painful.
Yeah, they wouldn't be feeling it.
So, they're either unconscious or high as a kite, so they wouldn't be feeling it.
Yeah.
High as a kite in Floopy Land. That's my canon now.
Anyway, no worries. It'll all be over soon. They should be, should be over
It's
already.
over now.
They should be dead.
You're
yeah.
just talking to corpses, you mad bastard.
Yeah.
Then you'll thank me. Then you'll all thank me. He roared at the dangling masses.
Okay, that sounds very wrong. Can you
does sound
rephrase
really
that?
wrong.
Please rephrase that, please.
Just call them bodies. He then strode back over to the panel of levers and pulled down another one and sent the wheel from which the meat hooks were suspended spinning rapidly. So now they've all gone flying off the meat hooks.
Me.
No,
Like
it's
a merry-go-round.
Like a battling wheel.
Oh my god. At first the little girl couldn't tell she was in motion, she was so blinded by the pain. But then she heard something that ran her blood cold.
No, she definitely is dead if her blood is cold.
Yep, and
Yeah.
I don't actually know the words, but
Love is love's a burning thing and it makes a fiery ring.
yep, let's playing the song. Her father used to play the song all the time, and he said something about playing musical chairs. Haha, foreshadowing. This author is pretty good, if I may say so. Ow, who hit me?
What?
Carry on.
Callum?
Yeah.
I fell into fire.
Oh,
I'm not singing
and
it.
it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. Sorry.
I fell into a ring of fire.
Turn on the ring
Not
of
singing
fire.
it. I don't have the energy.
The music stopped and all the bodies were suddenly dunked into the flame. Thanks, Astro. The soundtrack to that misery was replaced by the maniacal laughter of a madman.
Shark bait, woo-ha!
Suddenly, shark bait, woo-ha! Suddenly, and without warning, the meat hooks were jerked back into the air, and right on cue, the music started playing again.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And
The taping little girl whose mouth was
the
starting
ring
to
of
melt.
fire, the ring of
How hot
fire,
is it
the
to
ring of
melt?
fire. I don't know.
She should already be
at that temperature.
dead.
She would have burst into flames.
Yep. Do you want me to read do you want to read this bit, Scarlett, or shall I do it? Because I'll carry on singing.
Yeah, I'll read that bit.
Okay.
Again, they were dropped once more into the inferno below. And though the little girl did not know this, the muffled screaming of their mother had stopped again. Had stopped? Oh, no. Stopped. Again and again this process repeated, the song on a loop. That would get boring. The wrong song to be singing. Until finally the little girl was the only one on the meat hook still
If
alive.
she's the little girl, surely she's the weakest. Why is she the last one to die?
Maybe she's built.
Because plot convenience.
Yeah.
Here the father stopped spinning the wheel. The wheel of fortune!
Woo!
Though did not lower it, the music kept playing in the background.
Right. It is time, my darling! He rises from below, voice haggard from smoke, his expression one pure delight. How the fuck are we seeing this? There's smoke everywhere. I stopped your play so I could tell you that I love you, and that I will soon be seeing you on the other side.
Jeez.
I got
He set the
friends
wheel
on the
back in
other
motion, put a gun in
side.
his mouth, and pulled the trigger.
Why was I reminded of a music video when you
And
read
the
that?
flames get higher.
Wow.
Oh, the video shoots themselves, and then a bear appears and said, "See,
My
kids,
ring of
it's
fire.
easy to be happy again."
My ring of fire, my ring of fire. Boo! Johnny's Cash, the ring of fire.
Right. That was
The worst story
that was the
I've
best
ever read.
written one
That
we've
was
had.
the worst story
Grammatically.
I've ever, yes, that was still the
Grammatically,
worst story I've ever
it was the
read.
best.
But it was the worst story, which is saying something.
Yeah, like that wasn't scary. That was just
It was supposed to
horrible.
be.
That was horrible.
I don't know. It's supposed to be like a shock factor, I suppose. But even then,
There is a way to do it, but just by writing horrific things and writing stuff like she screamed until her voice until she tore out her throat, or she stared with her like tears coming out of her eyes, isn't scary. I don't feel frightened. Like you're not drawing
because we didn't
me
get
in.
to, we also didn't get to like this.
What was
could
his
have
reasoning behind
maybe
this?
been more effective if we had known the characters prior,
Yeah,
but we didn't.
Actually,
and
shout.
if we knew more about his psychological state.
Yeah. You know, shout
Yeah.
out to somebody who did this better.
Mm.
A while ago, I did a competition with Yoshi to Mario with like people wrote creepypastas in for us, and we picked the best one.
I remember this.
Yeah, Kestrel
I
actually
don't.
wrote a story that started off quite sweet and innocent, and it turned into something horrific. She did it
That
better.
really doesn't surprise me.
So shout outs to Kestrel. She did this better.
Yeah.
Like she even won because she did it so well. Because it started off all innocent, and like we actually cared for the girl. Even when we was reading it, even Hugh was just like, we actually cared for the girl. We had an idea, and we thought it was going to turn into, and then it turned into something pretty horrific. But it wasn't like this. So yeah, shout out
It
to her.
was gore for gore's sake.
Yeah,
Shock
like-
Yeah.
factor.
Gore doesn't equal scary.
The thing that makes this thing so bad is you can tell they were actually trying. Like all the other ones we've read, they
Yeah.
weren't trying to be
Yeah, he was trying.
like actually horrific. But you can tell this one they were trying to be horrific, but they've just done a bad job.
Yeah, like
It's not a case
Yeah.
of oh, it's actually scary. It's just a case of I just don't care. There's no connection to the characters.
no, there isn't. Like I just don't.
Exactly.
It's like if they mentioned beforehand, like you know, the little girl like say like the little girl has lost her family, like her mother's disappeared, her cousins are no longer talking to her, and she's sad, she's upset. So her father comes to her and comforts her, and he's like, "Don't worry, honey. Like your birthday's still coming, and I will attend it." And then I'll feel something for her, because then she sees her family. Do you know what I mean? That's how you.
That's how
Yeah.
you do it.
That's how you do it.
You can't just do gore for
That's
gore's.
the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
I think we're done with this episode.
I think we're done too. Yeah, I think I had enough
Yeah.
rage. I think this is the angriest we've been.
It's just because it is bad.
Yeah, I think this is the angriest we've ever been reading these.
Because all the other ones have been like bad on purpose. This one is trying to be good.
Yeah, but it's just I think that's what makes it more insulting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an insult to all good authors. Now, I would like to point out, we mentioned Big Daddies, and now on my YouTube recommendation is a video of Big Daddies.
Oh, good.
Yeah, YouTube does listen to you.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Not even joking. It
It's
does.
doing a heckin' listen.
Alright, that was end the episode. So, I apologise for what you guys have just heard, unless you skipped right to the ending. And, well, I hope you enjoyed what you heard, if you skipped everything. If you didn't skip it, don't go back. I'm being serious, just don't.
Save yourself.
Yeah, it's not worth
Save
it,
yourself.
believe me.
Save yourself the dull story.
Yeah, it's not even, it stopped being funny after a while. Anyway,
Right, so this is the finale.
yeah.
My internet's dying.
Oh dear. Well, I was the Astral Alchemist and still am.
And we're the Scrapyard Saviours. I almost said I am the Scrapyard Saviours. It is only me.
You have to introduce yourself as the sole
I
Scrapyard
am the
Saviour
Scrapyard
of this
Saviour.
episode, yes. Okay, and I think Cal's died. Cal, you still there?
Yeah, he's died. He had to leave. He
Okay.
left.
Well,
Whilst
Cal
I
says
died.
bye.
Cal says hi and bye and apologises for what the hell we just read.
We all apologise, don't you? Freaking worry. Bye!